Are you ready to find your career path? Yes? I love the energy over here. Now Mintz, Kiao Cavett, Diane Kang, Catherine Cook. Inspiring youngsters who made it big in their own way. Naoa is a 15-year-old kid who built her own babysitting empire in New York. Nannies by Nao. Kiowa, she was the youngest Shark Tank contestant at age 7 who came up with this idea of Boo Boo Goo, which is a liquid on bandages. Diane Kang, who built her own artificial intelligence startup. And Catherine Cook, the founder of MyYearbook.com, which has now been renamed into Meet Me, a social networking service to meet strangers. What do they all have in common? Exactly, but more than that, it's the passion to succeed, no matter your age, your background, or your education. Now, how do they go about this? Now, there are 2 ways in which you can approach your business. One, you find an existing problem and you come up with a solution, like what Naoa did. She wanted to find better babysitters for her family because she had really high standards, and when she couldn't find one, she said, why don't I take it upon myself? Or the other way around is to create a market for a problem that's yet to be evident, but a market opportunity exists. Just like what Catherine Cook did. A social networking service? Oh yeah, why not? I'm happy to meet some strangers. Now the question for all of us is, we all have our inner light bulbs that glow at different stages of our life. But the biggest challenge that I'm quite sure each one of you have run into is this even an idea? Is this worth pursuing? Is this the right time to even do it? Have you been in such situations? Absolutely. So here I have something that's going to make your life very different, huh? All right. Raise your hands if you know what this is. Wow, that's incredible. Literally everybody in this room. Any guesses? Let's get less technical. We're here to have some fun and... Your slice of pie, I like the idea. Pac-Man, you got it right. The childhood game in our 90s that gave us so much happiness, right? You just had to traverse the maze, eat those packed dots, get some extra lives. How fun was our childhood? And I'm quite sure for those who attended the pre-conference event last night, you got your hand at some arcade games, and Pac-Man was one of the fun things to do.
Woo! Yes.
Absolutely. I was just waiting for that moment. So let's take the same Pac-Man analogy that has helped us traverse the maze to help us figure out our career path as well. The first aspect that we all need is passion. The world is limitless. The world is your canvas. The power of thinking, the power of your abstract thinking and imagination can help you mold your life the way you want. In today's age, it's really possible to travel wherever you want through virtual reality, or create whatever you want through augmented reality. The possibilities are opening up. So we always need to go about our passion. We have to figure out, what do you love doing day in and day out? What does this stand for? Just like this conference, right? ACT. Once you have your passion, you need to have the drive to succeed. You just can't sit and laze around and say, I have this passion, but I'm not taking any steps towards it. So channelize your inner drive, just like the Pac-Man, right? As it's trying to eat those packed dots. Remember, you can never do it by yourself. You need to find the right kind of team that can help you attain your goals, that can get you closer to your passion. And that's where collaboration comes into the picture. Now here's an example of Belgian draft horses. Have you heard about them? Okay, people at the back. What's the most unique aspect of these kinds of horses? You can guess, a wild guess.
They pull more together than the sum of their
Awesome, that sounds great. So do you know each of these horses can pull around 8,000 pounds of weight? And now if you can combine them and harness the energy, just say 2 of them can pull around 20,000 pounds. That's the power of collaboration. It's trying to find the right kind of people who can come together and help you get closer to your vision, your unified goal. So let's see what else Pac-Man is going to unveil for us. Have you heard about this term? I'm quite sure you're going to check out the booth about mindfulness and yoga today. Self-awareness is key to our success. No matter how much of passion and drive you have towards your goals, you need to be aware of who you are, right? Because you want to be a better person, not just for you, but the people that you're collaborating, the people that you surround yourself with. And as Sheryl Sandberg rightly quoted, we cannot change what we are not aware of. And once we are aware, we cannot help but change. I know Janice had some quick bites about this aspect, but let me reiterate. We need to engage with men as allies in order to advance in the workplace, in order to be successful in our personal space, in order to help them be more aware of women's issues and race towards our goals through a combined partnership. And now is the better time to do all of this. Won't you agree? We all have different ambitions in life, but we got to take charge of ourselves and not find for the perfect time to get things moving. And I would say with passion, with action, with collaboration, mindfulness, with having the right kind of allies, and taking it upon yourself to act on it right away will help you become a better person and create a meaningful impact in this world. Now, here's the most interesting slide of all that you're eagerly awaiting, is what I would say. How does that look? Now, let me tell you, my chick friends, you're going to run through a lot of obstacles as you try to figure out your career path. And then you'll have to traverse within that career path. So it's still going to be a maze. And as technology is evolving, you'll find yourself walking along the edge of multidisciplinary fields, be it science, technology, engineering, art, math, the so-called STEAM fields. So it's not going to be just one domain specific. The challenge that I throw to you today is, are you ready for your career path? And take your Pac-Man with you right now. Thank you.